Okay. There we go. Alright. Very good. Now let me grab that link and post it to Discord and we can get rolling. Okay, hold on a sec. There. That should do. Okay. Now, this over here where I can see it, and that over there where I can see chat. Hey there, Buster. Okay, now I grab the link, post to Discord, and we're good to go. Right. So when we left off last time, we had so many interesting researches and things available. The game is really coming together. It has, unfortunately, a very slow start, but the payoff seems to be worth it. And I've had a bunch of ideas and thoughts and things. So it actually occurs to me I don't need to bother rolling these around, because if a nest appears, even if I don't see the nest, I'll see when it starts putting out swarms and I can go find it with one of these then. So I'm going to stop doing that. Right. So I've been manufacturing wands of fire arrows, as well as wind pistols. Wait, did I say wand of fire arrows? Oh shit, those were supposed to be... Well, I might have produced the wrong thing. I had meant to produce fire pistols, but whatever. It's fine. I'll just remove those from the menu so I don't make that mistake again. I'm also going to do more science. I'm creating a whole new laboratory area here. Anyway, I stopped right as the scriptorium was about to finish, which means we can finally build jets and things. But I've been thinking about it, and I can go out and just use the staff weapons on small fry, easy missions. But when it comes to major enemies, I'm pretty sure that the shields just cannot be beat. The Legion shields are just too good. And I want to keep my energy high because my own energy shields are a big deal as well. And as long as I use wands or these wind pistols, guess what? Those will give me mana experience just the same. So, yeah, one-handed mana pistols and shields and the spear to pull out of my backpack is, I think, the default build on any difficult mission for now. Pretty sure that's the way to go. I think all of the XCOM weapons are probably at this point obsolete, except for the minigun. Minigun's still pretty good, but I think everything else can go. Although, even with this new base, my production is not nearly what it could be. I'm not going to have enough production at all. So I might still have to use dart guns and rifles a little bit longer. I mean, do you know how many aircraft I have to build? Okay, so all of these need to go. We don't want the ones. What I meant to make... Yeah, okay, this base... Okay, alright. This base could only make wands. It's not capable of producing anything better. That's why I built the wands. Okay, now I remember. They'll be okay for the time being. They'll get me by. I have a big old pile of them. Yeah, I got 18 of the things. They're just a stopgap measure. They're just a stopgap measure. Is this just sitting here? Oh, that was just sitting there? Oh, put it over Hawaii. There's our Hawaii has some coverage. I'm gonna end up selling all of them at some point. Oh, hello, you. Well. Let's get some more use out of these interceptors before we replace them. Okay. Yep, shipping some resources over here. Why did I send those over here again? We're supposed to build some kind of facility here. Oh well, the base is busy enough. Still haven't seen an enemy attack on my bases, which is a little disappointing. Okay, Fire Priestess! I have a whole ton of researchers lined up, so... Dedicated to the Fire Temple, these women are ready to burn everything around them in the name of their faith. They are protected from freezing, and they have a lot of shields. However, I'm pretty sure that when they cast spells, that depletes their shielding. I'm pretty sure. I also don't get to see her actual armor stats. Whoa, what's this? Fanatical and arrogant women who've dedicated their entire lives to the service of flame. They're only given 50 more fire shields, but they're given armor, which is pretty good. Interestingly, they're not invulnerable to fire. Fire can hurt them, but their weakness seems to be cutting. I also don't see kinetic listed, so you can just hit them with a minigun. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing these. The Battle Staff of the Mage. Okay. Staff covered in runes, magic crystal on top, allows you to put power into close combat blows, creating a gravity anomaly that breaks armor. Is this melee only? Explosive? I think this one might be melee only. Well, I'm not using that very much, am I? Wait a minute, am I? 12 time units. How much mana do you cost? That's the real question. I don't know how much mana it costs. That's a good question. I doubt... Earth Magic. I doubt I'm gonna want to use that. The scriptorium is complete. Okay, now we can build whatever we want. Now we can make all kinds of things here. Seriously, we have so many options right now. I'm actually thinking about using some of these runes and equipping them on my next slots, because all the enemies I run into are either fire or lightning right now, but usually fire. So I'm seriously considering it. Yeah. The fire rifle. Or the fire pistol. Fire pistols, frost pistols, all that stuff sounds good. Alright, we can now make missiles and bullets for the guns we made earlier. But what we really want is hawks. Alright, I'm gonna need a mana capacitor for every one of these, and piles of mana crystals. Am I able to make my own mana crystals here? I can at the other base, but I don't see it here. So I probably need something. So we need I guess we probably need to put a summoning circle here. Yeah, alright. Runewood, mana crystals. From ear to eye. Let's see. Do we not have a single mana crystal here? Oh no. Alright, I'll just ship a whole lot of runewood. I could do all of it. And 4 mana capacitors. I'll then transfer over some mana crystals. We're going to have a serious shortage of mana crystals here. Looks like I actually have one more mana capacitor to ship as well. Okay, hopefully all this will be enough to get by. Hey there, Z. Oh, good. I finally caught you. Let's say hello. Alright, get in there and... Oh, never mind. He's already down. Okay. Okay, the wands are in. Alright, let's give this a try. Technically, this is an easier mission than... I mean, not super easy, but easier. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the lower level guys a chance to fight with the wand shield strategy. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I've given them a little bit of training where I could, but also we're going to name all of them. Go ahead, chat, and just... Hey there, Besmar. Just throw names for these wizards at me. So, for example, this fella here... What class are you? I don't even know what class you are. Are you a medic, maybe? I think that's a medic. Which means he might get turned into a, doctor in the med lab. Anyway, you get to be the boy who lifted. Yeah, just throw names of wizards at me and we'll assign them. Alright, anyway, we're gonna ship out and give this... Whoa, wait. Equip craft. Okay. I'm going to be putting in... I should test that. I'm probably going to do away with those. Okay, so we'll take the wands. We'll take all the shields and the wind pistols that we've got. The heavy cannons are done. The rocket launchers were great, but I'll keep the rocket launchers and the rifles and the miniguns for the time being. I'll keep the dart pistols around for the moment. Combat knives are long done. I guess I can keep the shock batons just in case, but their days are numbered too. What name? Or do you want one of them to be named Besmar? Currently we have Dravard Hadriex, Heather Hacker. We just named Harry Spotter. We've got Angel. We've got Dravard, you ever mentioned Dravard. We got Buster. Did I have Harry Dresden? I guess not. I don't see him. Could name someone Gandalf. Put you in coach? What does in coach mean? What do you mean? Let's see. This guy is a awesome battle mage. How about this guy? I haven't figured out how to give them an exam to take them past battle mage, but those are my strongest characters right now, are the battle mages. We've also got psychic mages that mess with people's minds, medics, and I still don't really know what the spiritualists do. We gotta figure that out at some point. Okay, alright. I want to build hawks. I need the mana crystals to come in, and we can make hawks. One of these hangars has a thing. And I don't know which of them came from the big eye. I'll just, oh good, this one. Okay, next problem. Where is the big eye? South America. Okay, this place. Intercept. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that off. There they are. And we're gonna start the construction. I can make 4 of them. 4 days apiece. We need to bring down more big airships so that we can get the materials to make a whole bunch more of these. Alright, the Air Spell Book contains information with the spells of the Air School. We learned about Air Fist. Has a big old time unit cost, but oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. I'll put some here. I don't know how I have 2 different Stalker. The Legion, the most organized group of invaders we've ever encountered. This military order is strikingly similar to the Legion of Ancient Rome, adjusted for magic. The overlaps in name symbols and organization are too numerous to be considered coincidental. The Legion clearly originates from our world, but ordinary Legionnaires are too poorly educated and fanatical to know the history, or even just make contact. Interrogation of High Command can shed light on this situation and may even allow peace to be made. Oh, we are optimistic, aren't we? Alright. The staff redesign. One-handed analogs of magical staves. Okay. Oh, the gloves! So, oh, hold on a sec. Oh, it's just that thing. Eh, nobody cares about that. Yeah, no way we're building that. Thunder Staff, just another kind of staff. Always welcome, I guess. Okay, X equipment, maybe? Okay. Well, I mean, in coolness factor, this is really high up. It looks like it's basically the same as the staff weapons, so I'll have to compare. Oh wow, this one does poison and corrodes armor. The mana costs seem to be a little different, though. For example, the fire staff shoots 3 arcing blasts for only 7 time units, and I'm not sure exactly the mana cost. Clearly, this is a bit different. Does it arc or shoot in a straight line? See, the problem is, I was just talking about how I don't think I want to use stabs on hard missions. But having this in your pocket to whip out isn't a bad idea, honestly. It works with the shield. I don't know. I'll make the wands first, but we'll keep those in mind. Now, how do those compare exactly against the staff weapons, though? They're kind of in the ballpark here. 2.6. Let's see, this has this big firing accuracy bonus that the gloves don't have, though. That's a pretty hefty penalty, losing that. So it will be significantly less accurate. Significantly less accurate. Same amount of punch. But it's one-handed. I'll definitely make some of them. Hey, how's it going? Dravard the Accursed. Oh, is that your band name? The Accursed? It is Dravard and the Accursed. Well, that gave me a whole lot to think about. Alright, trying our new tactics here. So... it should look like... this. This should be the new build that I'll want almost everyone in. It's kinda got everything, excepting... where's my band-aids? Oops, no, not that. I mean, I'd love to slip a couple grenades in as well, but I think this is my new default build. Of course, I'll want this replaced with a fire pistol later, but this'll do for the moment. I wish I could slip the shock baton in somewhere, but if you want the med kit, you just can't have the shock baton. Electroflares... There's things I'd like to slip in. We'll call this good for the moment. Alright, so here's the plan. I don't have enough shields and new guns for everyone to do this, but this should be a significant test. Okay, they're already running out of the stun gun. I'll just slip you one of these. Oh, okay. Huh, I did have enough shields, and I'm only short one stun gun. Although after this test, we'll need a whole bunch more, because these things can't be reloaded. What can you do, though? 100% accuracy is never true. It's XCOM. If it tells you you have a 100% chance to hit, if it tells you have a 200% chance to hit, you'll still watch your bullet slide past the enemy to your eternal confusion. Oh no, don't shoot me, tank, with your javelins, you fiend. Alright, guys. Brew up. Do you think these guys get like a subscription service? They type in the name of some YouTuber for their caffeine syringes? Alright, everybody's got their thing. What do we want to go with first? Let's go with fire wands. We can swap to the melee weapon at a moment's notice. And this thing's really just for stunning enemies. I just feel like I should always have a stun option. Otherwise, I have to shield bash the enemy, and that doesn't work very well. The shield bash is a little disappointing. Even the shock baton's a little bit disappointing, to be honest, but... Alright. Well, the good news is we're gonna have even more shields after this. Great. That's the problem with the fire wands. They set everything on fire. I think the fire gun version will be more accurate. Okay, see that? That's a fire priest. That's gonna be a little bit of a problem now. Alright, where is she? That's not very good. Particularly fast, but somebody's gonna have to use the spear on that one. Unless... Ooh, 2 hits? Keep going, keep going! Oh, I could actually use the stun guns on her then. If you can take her shield down... Yeah, well... Well, alright. Let's see how good this is, really. Doesn't seem that great. But if I can bring her in like this, I mean... I'm not too afraid of her shooting back, because we have the Legion shields, which are just ridiculous. Although, admittedly, her fire is more of a threat than most of the other things on this battlefield. Because that is something that gets through the shielding, eventually. Come on. Maybe we should be getting closer. Alright, let's see what we can do over here. Hello. Oh, our accuracy is pretty bad with these things. We're not batting that well so far. But considering how many bullets these things ate, our high accuracy rifles weren't the best way to go about fighting them. Alright. Tempted to just psi attack your brain, but alright. Tempting, but we'll go for... Oh crap, you don't... Oh. No sense shooting fire at the thing that's a fire priest. Shoot at that guy. Alright. Just a reminder, I'm looking for names of lots of wizards to give my, well, to give my wizards. Who should this guy's name be? You know what? I'm gonna make you Harry Dresden. Yeah, why not? Who here feels like they're Gandalf? Maybe I could name one of you Suan Sanche or Egwene. Ooh, one of you could be Nynaeve. It'd have to be a healer, though. Oh my gosh, so the stun guns don't work. Well, I suppose air magic attacking a fire shield wasn't the best strategy. In retrospect... maybe I can understand why the air guns aren't working on her. Yeah, wands are absolute shit when it comes to accuracy. Throwing accuracy. Maybe that's the problem here. Alright, let's see how this goes. Dr. Spock? Okay. Sure, why not? See any half Vulcans in the mix? Go ahead, try to melee me. See how that goes. That's right. We have stone energy shields on top of regular ones. And then once you get close... Yeah. We have these ridiculous spears here. And we're actually kind of good with them. Oops. Oh, hello. You're a problem. I didn't see you there. Alright. You don't have a shield. Well. Takes a lot of time, Eunice, to dig something out of a backpack, but... but it's totally worth it. Well. Alright. We might have to advance on him. Do you feel like a Dr. Spock? Yeah, I think a psionic mage is the right one. Probably got some mind melding. Alright. Oh man, that hit too hard. When we finally did get through the shielding. Alright. Alright. Now let's see. You're on fire. Oh, that's not good. That's not very good. Somebody who still has time units. Doctor, quick, get the fire extinguisher. Alright, we'll take care of that next turn. You there! There's a reason we're shifting to the magical weapons here. Not as good. I'm not too worried about the tank, though, so... Alright. Let's see. 2 guys to deal with this. I can have the tank move out of the way next turn. No, please don't hit my own tank. Oh, is that another fire priest? What a pain. Alright. Well, that stunk. You. Okay, come on, guys. I know that the wands are a pain to aim with, but you gotta be kidding. They use firing accuracy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the guns will be much easier for us to hit with. The shape of the weapon here is not ergonomically suited to aiming. Alright, good work, Harry. Alright. You know what? I think we're gonna switch to the melee. Yep. I think some of us are switching to melee. Alright, there's a priestess up there, but that looks like holes that where missiles blew in the ship. I think we can play the role of the boarding party. I think we can do. Alright. We don't even have to climb up that stupid ramp. We can just walk right into the ship. Oh. Alright. Whoa! How'd you... Oh shit. Okay, looks like we have a problem here. There was a hole in the floor, and you're shooting fire through the hole in the floor. Well! Yeah, melee. Yeah. Yeah, these spears are completely ridiculous. Alright. It looks to me like we have conquered this ship. Guess I don't need to go in there anymore. Alright, let me see. You there with the axe. You're next. Yeah, axes and sword. Oh, magic sword. Yeah, it's not gonna work out for you. Oh, I forgot to put her out. I forgot all about the fire extinguisher. Haha. Yeah, okay, whatever. Everything worked out in the end. Except for you. You seem to have found the fire now. And the shields don't seem to really protect you. Energy shields don't stop fire somehow. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that, but... Alright. We'll just let our crew finish the job with a volley of fire. Yeah, you saw how hard it was to bring down the first fire priestess with wind guns? Clearly wind does not work on fire. I should probably find a better element for fighting them. But, when I just stabbed her, she just went down. Alright. And that only leaves you. We're definitely making fire guns as soon as possible. We are definitely not sticking to the fire wands or wands of any kind. It's not just the ammo capacity, it's a huge difference here. There. That should win it. Yep, surrendered. Alright. Well, aside from the fire, they didn't have any way to hurt us. On the whole, I would call that a torch of the flame god. Why, yes. I think that sounds like something I would like to have. Is that a fire prism? Alloy spear of fire! Okay, we need to research that immediately. Whoa. Although I'm not sure I want to make my spears elemental necessarily. I'll have to look close. I might regret turning them elemental. Alright, I'm gonna ship these to the SCP Foundation for study. And the rest can go to the 100-acre woods. And we'll keep the shields and the staff. And yeah, I used up a lot of the things. It's okay, we'll make more. Alright, I need to purchase another 30 engineers here. I need another 5. Okay. We are going to whip out a bunch of these new aircraft And then we'll start making fire guns. I should seriously take a peek at the fire rifle, though. I'm pretty sure it's two-handed, so I'm pretty sure I don't want to use it, but... accuracy, aimed... factors your psychic strength in... Oh... is that... I assume that equation moves on to talk about firing skill, probably? But it doesn't hit any harder. And it's two-handed. I think I'll use the pistols. If a rifle doesn't hit harder than a pistol, I mean, what's the point? Air guitar power? No, you just have an air gun. And an epic shield. Alright, so we've made some wind pistols here. Alright, what do we want to do at this base now? Good question. That's funny, the other base should be able to make these. Huh. Gloves do interest me. They do. I kind of want to make... Oh, I can do dark spirits now, but I don't know how to make a dark totem yet. I'm gonna... kind of want to make everything. Alright. I'm gonna condense some mana crystals because I know this is gonna become a serious problem. I'm just gonna work on them for a bit till we get our aircraft and such online. Because this is gonna become a major issue, I can tell already. Although we will take moments to rifle through Legionnaire pockets, of course. What have they got in their pockets? Oh, another Torch of the Flame God and Fire Prison. Oh no, those are transferred. Okay, never mind. Ah, okay, damaged amulet. Well, okay, yeah, alright. Yeah, okay, yeah, alright, yeah, that's fine. Hey, Heather! I'm feeling a bit better today. Alright. I don't know what class an H is, but I bet you're a summoner, maybe? I need to come up with more names. Alright. Arcane Arrow! Oh, that one sounds pretty good. Yeah, that one sounds great. Let's learn about the healing gem. Repair armor. Okay. And the thunder... Whoa. Can wipe out a small city. Yeah, I can see that might be the case. 380 shields. If that shows up, I just lose. Oh, it can go hunter-killer too. It'll run away if it's in trouble. Oh no. Yeah, that could be a major problem. Let's hope we don't see one of those anytime soon. Alright. I should probably just use staves for training on this one. Probably. Monsters are usually a pretty much a gimme mission. Like you just win. Also, transferring. I think I have a few more wind pistols, right? Where do we keep them? Oh, here we are. A few more wind pistols. That's great. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of those. Nope. I refuse. There can't be monsters that only show up at night. No way. No way. Ah, no one would do that. No one. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use the staves here and just use this as training mission. You know, we have a thunder staff now. Is that probably better than the shock staff, I would think? Alright, what do we up against? Is it flies? Is it scorpions? Is it, snakes? It's scorpions. Yeah, if I needed chitin to make armor out of, this would be nice, but I don't care. I've kinda half a mind to throw the battle brews. I should just try injecting every battle brew into an enemy and see what happens. Overdose them on caffeine. What's the worst that could happen? We could take our dart guns and load these into those. Alright. Is there... Buster. Busted. Yep, is busted. Alright. Oh shit. The noob spots what the tank did not. Alright, this cannot react fire. Otherwise, it is the superior weapon in every other way. Okay, his melee attack costs a little bit too much to be good. Too many time units. I'd rather use the spear. And this city seems to have a lot of annoying when you're trying to use a arcing weapon. But other than all that, alright. Dr. Spock with the shock stick. Okay. Fine, let's do it. Just disintegrates. Gone. Reduced to atoms. See anything in the park? No? Let's see. No? No? Ah, good work. Excellent work. Alright. Melee with these things. Stupid roof. Who decided we needed roofs? It's in the way of our perfectly good artillery. Hey, what are you doing there? You're in my way. Knock this guy out, would you? Oh, good. There's probably only, like, what, one more? Finally. Okay, maybe there's a couple more. I just had him leave the park, too. There we go. Come on. Man, can't you people just call the exterminators? Why you call us over some bugs? It's supposed to be a nice, easy, quick mission, but no. The last bug had to hide. Okay, where is it? It's up there? Alright, we got this one. Done. Even saved the civilian. Huzzah. Alright. Alright, the examination for... Wow, that's a cool looking thing you got there. Makes your head feel tiny, though. The development of healing techniques to a master level allows the mage to directly control not only his own vital energy, but also someone else's. Master healers are only one-half susceptible to the effects of poison diseases and are simply stronger and more enduring than other master mages. Master healers gain... Yeah. And what else about them? Stimulates the combat parameters of an ally until the end of battle. So they can cast buffs. And they have a vampiric touch. What was this about being able to heal people? I would assume they'd be really good at that, but it's not built in. How do I make my guys into masters, though? That's what I want to know. Alright. Just waiting for those. Oh, the engineers came in. Awesome! 95 engineers at work. Oh, we're just gonna start mass producing these planes until we very quickly run out of resources, but... Alright, and first things first. This can go away. Alright. I'm gonna distribute the first hawk to final destination. And I'm going to transfer... I don't know where I put them. Oh no. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Rune Cannon and Skystorm Launcher. Okay. Now, we're going to begin the production of munitions for the Skystorm Cannon. And the missiles. He's gonna eat a ton of mana crystals, but that's okay. Meanwhile, we produce the next hawk. 2.5 days. I almost produced the ammunition. I almost produced the aircraft faster than the ammunition. These are going to be so much more potent than my old ones. But I think I'll keep some of the old interceptors around to hunt weak prey. And I'll use the hawks to hunt the heavier stuff. Oh, really? You could just run and run and run with those. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind making a few of those. Okay, what do we want to build? Or research? Ah, the flame prison. I need this. I definitely want this. You know, Spellbinder armor sounds pretty cool. Let's do the shock cannon, though. Oh, hey! There's the needle! That we're not gonna bother with. Cannon. Missiles. It has 2 glyph slots. And the question is, what do we want to put on the glyphs? This is actually an important decision for them. I could make them significantly faster, which would make them way better at catching the enemies. I'm definitely not going to build them with mana detection in mind. Screw that. I could make them really fast. I could make them really deadly, really deadly damaging with their shots. Or I could make them really hard to kill. The shield glyph would slow them down massively. But 2 of these would make them really, really durable. Speed, just make them really freaking fast, no real drawback to making them super quick. Where's the other one? I guess I didn't do the attack glyph yet. The attack glyph would just... I think it reduces your accuracy and increases damage or something. This is actually a tough call. I kind of really want the shield, like, a lot. But I don't want to be super slow. Flight speed is pretty good, though. Oh shit, it uses mana crystals as fuel, too. I don't even know how many mana crystals it takes to fill up the tank. Mana crystals may become a major issue soon. I'm gonna see how many mana crystals it takes to fill the tank. I shipped 30. Okay, so we did those last time. Cook him. Ah. Right. Oh. You have mana crystals? Okay, hold on. You need 75 and... Alright, hold on. Transfer to Big Brother. Some more rune wood. Turns out I will need all the rune wood. Oh shit, I don't have enough mana crystals. Oh shit, it doesn't have enough storage to hold everything it would need anyway. That's a little bit of a problem. What am I willing to give up? You only have what you need for defenses here. Alright, fine. Crap. This is... That get you what you need to build it. Mana crystals are gonna be a major issue going forward. I'm gonna need them here too. Okay. I'll disassemble one reluctantly. How much wood you got? Okay, you've got enough wood. I'm gonna need... Where'd it go? Where's the summoning circle? I know you're right in front of me. Alright. Pop the summoning circle in. Alright, as soon as they arrive there... I can put the summoning circle in here. That helps with the researching. I think it has all the things it needs now. It just needs more labs, and I can hire a crap ton of scientists, and this base will be a massive science base. In fact, it will be the scienciest of all of my bases. Okay, you need to make mana crystals. And I will now transfer to Final Destination. Okay, how many mana crystals? Okay, you only used one to fuel it fully? Well, that's not so bad. Is that so? Alright, I guess I only need to ship like 10 at a time. Alright. The ammunition and the fuel all end up eating a lot of mana crystals, though. So the hawks are going to be used when they're needed. Until we find a source of more mana crystals, we'll use them sparingly. Specialists in communication with the otherworldly, covered in an aura shield, they're able to summon small spirits as weapons on the battlefield. Which sounds amazing, and oh! Firebird is not an animal, but an incarnation of the spirit of fire. The heat around it is so strong that it ignites everything. But the most important mystical ability of Phoenix is this ability to resurrect from death. A slain Phoenix turns to ash, soon to be reborn in a fiery flash. The only way to destroy it is to scatter the ashes. Fortunately, the Phoenix can be stunned with electroshock. Oh, really? Because we were trying to catch them earlier, and it wasn't working for us. Spiritualist, Spellbinder armor, alien origins. We should do this. Alright, we should get that knocked out. Alright. As soon as the new month starts in 10 days, we're going to hire a crap ton of scientists here. We're going to hire so many. And that'll help us get through all these sciences. Okay, second hawk. Ready. Not enough mana to produce another yet. Wow, that takes 2 mana capacitors. Well, I won't be trying to use needles for combat. They seemed like they could be useful in that, but no. Yeah, until I get the summoning chamber, I don't think I can make my own mana crystals here. Well... Alright. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make 10 rounds. And 10 rounds. Yeah, something like that. Alright, how many can I spare? Hold on a second. Right place. It's the big eye, right? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, ship them all. Okay. Mana crystals. You, however, do have mana crystals. And that is awesome because we can ship them. I also have a lot of weak artifacts. But they're supposed to be here. Oh, was that a mana capacitor? Oh, okay, there we go. That takes huge pressure off. Alright. I'm gonna ship a rune cannon and a skystorm launcher. Okay. I make them. I do. Alright guys, just hang tight for a second. Alright, sending to Alaska. Munitions. Hawk. Alright. Another hawk. Okay. This one goes to Big Brother. We'll get one to stay. And one for the ear in Australia. And when we've finished all of those... Sturdy, strong, these critters looks like a cross between a monitor lizard and a pit bull terrier. They tend to guard the inner levels of nests and are more fragile, or they're more fragile cousins. So they have a stone shield. Not a lot of resistances, though. Huh. Well, okay then. Good, good. Alright. I definitely need to put some kind of glyphs on them. I'm just really unsure. Okay, these guys need crews. Hmm. Or maybe they don't. I guess they don't. I guess this is okay. Alright then. Fine. Fine then. Big Brother is next up on the to receive list, and I guess you don't have any, so I'm gonna ship you 10 mana crystals as fueling. Stalker. Alright. Keep pushing that report on the Queen of the Nest. This gem can stimulate an organism to heal itself using unusual psi radiation. Side effects of such treatments have not been studied. Special training is required to activate. So, this counts as a kind of med kit that heals 15 and a wound. Okay. Doesn't say how much it costs to use, but... that definitely sounds like something that my medics would like to use. Alright, what are you? Are you something for one of my new hawks to hunt? Hawks say they're missing a pilot. This is a problem. Alright, hold on a second. What's going on with the hawk? Don't tell me after all this I can't use it. The mana operator is required as pilot. What is the mana operator? What is the mana operator? What does that mean? I'm gonna sell off the interceptor. The next hawk is gonna come to my main base, and we're gonna see who is and is not qualified to pilot. Oh shit. I'm about to lose another interceptor over here. Pay closer attention. Oh, no, we won. Barely. Barely. Alright, so the next hawk will go to my main base, and we will find out if anybody is qualified to pilot the thing. Alright. So, I'm gonna need 10 of this, and 10 of this. Sure hope these missiles don't become obsolete right after I made a crap ton of them. Alright. Actually, no, this is fine. Alright, take a quick peek over here before we depart. I think I should include... Couple Legion shields? Sure, why not? They're up here. Oh, there we go. Lots of wind pistols. Just keep the lower level ones training. Alright, we're gonna go with this. I think I've got a good strategy going here. Okay. You can begin producing the next hawk. Somehow I'm gonna figure out how to use them. This hawk can stop by my main base for a second. But everything else is going to Big Brother, where it's intended to be stationed. Okay. About to make our fourth hawk, and I don't know, 4 hawks should be pretty good. They're gonna be faster, more durable, and just generally superior to the planes I've been using so far. And their weapon systems will pack more of a punch. I'm seriously considering just giving them the speed boost rune. But I have a feeling I'm only going to break them out when a fight is desperately difficult. I don't know. 4 of them can fight the same enemy at the same time, though, so... I don't know. Did I already throw my handguns away? It's fine. Alright, this is just gonna be, yep, more legions. Nothing to worry about. This one looks like it's got a mana capacitor, which is important because we need those desperately. We need all the mana crystals we can scrounge. We hunger for mana. So, we're gonna burn up these fire wands. Once I've got 4 hawks, and I figured out how to pilot them, I'm gonna stop producing them. And I'm gonna switch to trying to produce the equipment for these teams. Because, yeah, the fire wands are really shitty. We need to get the fire guns. Or maybe I should use an electric gun. I think I should go with shocking, actually. We're fighting a lot of fire priests. The problem is we're also sometimes fighting storm priests, so I don't really... I could try ice. Maybe I should go with ice. I don't know. I genuinely do not know what the correct play is for the elemental. Maybe I should mix it up so every soldier is wielding a different element. No matter what the scenario is, somebody can kick its ass. I just don't know. Meanwhile, we're coming towards winter. We can feel it crashing. It was quite a chill today when I did the security check at my building. I was like, gee, I wish I wasn't wearing a t-shirt right now. I mean, fire's supposed to be effective on you. Well, really, the question isn't you. Fire's just fine. The question was, what was Stone Shield's weakness? I don't recall. I think just energy in general worked on Stone Shields. Ah, well. Get in there. Sure, why not? Maybe it's not ideal, but it's what you got, so it's what you're gonna use. Oh, right, the battle brews. The caffeine is hard on their nerves, I guess. It must be some pretty intense caffeination. Mosquitoes are over. Mosquitoes are awful, but their season is not forever. Wish we could get more of this time before the snow hits, when everything is just nice. A little chilly, but nice. Oh there, tanky. Maybe I should dismiss the tank. It doesn't have the firepower to keep up with things. Decommission it to just being a base defense. Fit 4 more guys in. 4 more wizards. Unless we can figure out how to outfit a tank with a rotary magic cannon. That would be nice. No, I could just melee you. I could. But we are here to practice our magic. And you are an excellent target. Look at you, with the shield and everything, you can take such a beating. What a fantastic training dummy. Thank you for your service. Oops. Alright. So... we have a few remaining targets here. You do not have one of those epic shields. Although if we can't hit you, that won't matter. Well, I mean, that's all the time. That's most of the winter. I actually really don't like the baklavas. A lot of people will use baklavas, but I can't stand the icy, I don't like it. Beard, though, he get used to it. And the beard provides quite a bit of protection from the cold. Alright, let's see. You! That was a miss. Whatever. Get him! On it, many of you guys didn't even fire. There you go. Get him! I really do just prefer lining up and firing like that. Fire at will is just fantastic. Alright. None of them are too close. I'll just slip a few more guys over and just let them spray. Are we getting to the point where I can just panic the last couple of guys into surrendering yet? Because that would be great. Alright. Excellent work, men. Yeah, you guys got this. This will even boost your reactions. Yeah, the accuracy of the wands is really bad. They're just spraying fire everywhere. Everything is burning. And we don't feel the least bit guilty. Alright, we need to begin with the spears. The real primary strategy of this is if fire and wind ain't cutting it, I suppose cutting will cut it. This has also pretty much used up our fire rods, which is a secondary thing I wanted to do. We'll have a couple leftovers, but I believe how it works in XCOM, it was explained to me that it was, a clip has a % chance to cease to exist, depending on how much ammunition has been spent. Because the game doesn't store partially spent clips in your storage. It's either a full clip or not a clip. So if you have a clip that used one bullet, then there's a pretty good chance you just still have a full clip. But there's a slight chance that the whole clip just suffers spontaneous existence failure. Yes, a good mustache is also a fantastic way to hide your extra teeth. Not that I would know or anything. Of course, hypothetically speaking. Somebody check around this side, just in case. Okay, yeah, good. I so appreciate this hole we burned into their ship with our fire rods. This is great. Oh, what kind of priest do we have here? A dead one, that's what we have here. Man, melee is effective. These spears are absolutely outrageously effective. Alright, that's what we most needed. Mana crystals. Here's some gun amulets, I guess. Alright, all this can go away, except for the Legion shields. In fact, I'd like to distribute those through my bases if I could. Wait, is that a... yeah, that can go away too. Okay. I'm gonna do Alien Origins. Shit, let's do this. Okay. So we have a few things to sort out here. First, who can pilot the Hawk? No one? Are you kidding? All my guys are here. None of them qualify as a pilot. What do you want? I know I've got everything except for the... oh, here's the Healer Master. Who's the Battle Mage exam? Frustrating. What do I need this pilot to be? I've made these epic jets, and yet none of my guys can pilot them. Why? The Mana Operator. What is the Mana Operator? What does that mean? Research. Is there something called a Mana Operator? No, there is not a thing called the Mana Operator. Alright, let's try. Oops. Oh, come on. Alright, let's try. No. The translation is not good. Oh, I can't understand it at times. Oh. I don't understand what it wants. I've made these jets, I've invested heavily into them, but nobody can pilot them, and I don't know why. But it's not anything to do with stats, because I have some very high stat people here. So... oh yeah. Heather's kicking butt. Well, what we can do is we can consider what we want to do. So... I could promote Heather to a Far Seer. This would mean that she wouldn't be able to go to the battlefield anymore, but I would be able to build a super detection facility that could detect enemies, tell me exactly what they're doing, and see everything. Or, let me see. Alright. 2 people qualify to become healer masters. I guess I'm gonna promote them. And I'm gonna make you a biomage. Ah, crap, I need more mana crystals. I can have 1 biomage, which I can use to create the better hospital here. Is that a yes? You want to become the Farseer? Because it's either you, Spock, or Melantha, I guess. Whoever that is. Okay. Then so be it. I need mana crystals, though. Crap, does everyone need mana crystals? Everyone wants to eat mana crystals today. Okay, fine! Here, have another 15. Mana crystal shortage is real. It's a major issue. Alright. You're gonna take the one thing, so I can't make another Mentat then. Buster! You qualify to be a battle mage, finally! Well, yeah, let's do that. In fact, I'll take as many battle mages as you'll let me have, game. I don't know. This drop art seems to be a survivor. Ah! We do not know if the Queen is conscious, despite research proved undeveloped nervous system and unusual but undoubtedly effective senses. The behavior of the aliens is too complicated for aliens, but all attempts to communicate with the captured Queen have failed. Have you tried searching for common ground when talking to it? Who were you having doing the speaking? How do I want the Let's do Alien Origins for 120, Alex. Okay. Soldiers. The Farseer, Heather. Done. Okay. The Biomage, Martik. Done. Okay, that means we can create the Psionic Medbay. I need a whole mana capacitor? Oh man, this is brutal. That's worth 100 mana crystals. I need another 25, and you took a ton to upgrade the person. Alright, what about our amazing... Where is it? The Farsight Chamber. Another 50! Oh my gosh! Alright, fine. Oh man, we just don't have the mana crystals. Oh, this is eating up everything. Well, I suppose that's the price of doing business here. If we want to be able to have these things, we're gonna have to pay for them. Alright, here's another 50. I'll just send you 75, okay? Oh, hi there. Oh, that's busy. The hawks aren't allowed to fly, and I don't know why, and it bothers me. So, I guess I'll have to send a couple things from up here. Man, if only the hawks could fly. I just don't know what they need. Alright, transferring this one to the ear. If we ever figure out how to get these things off the ground... Alright. Oh no, we blew it up. I needed that. Crap. I needed the mana crystals. Alright, here we go. Build facilities. Psionic med bay from my bio guy. Boom. Okay. The Farseer... Where is it? The Far-Seeing Chamber. I don't really like... But I guess I have no choice. Man, this thing is so expensive. Holy crap. We'll put it here. That means that if aliens attack, the Farseer Chamber is one of the areas they'll charge through. But we still haven't seen that happen, and I'm pretty sure my base is good enough. Also, I'm decommissioning the tank to purely defending the base, so... yeah, that should be good. Alright. Farseer Chambers and everything good to go. We're gonna make some glyphs in a second. Need to make the ammo, of course. Oh, I now know. Shock cannons. Yeah, we're gonna go for Spellbinder armor. Alright, what does the shock cannon do for me? The shock cannon is significantly better than the rune cannons I've been building. Well, I was afraid that was going to happen. However, it also fires very slowly. Probably a better weapon than my rune cannons, but too bad. I've built all these rune cannons and I'm going to use them now. The ammo was expensive. Speaking of which, now let's make some more ammo. Alright. 20 more of these. 20 more of these. We'll figure out the pilots. We'll figure it out. Inevitably. Somehow. Dwarf's toughness? Huh? What? Paizo's first fix for toughness was to create different tiers of the feat? Well, I'm glad Paizo didn't do that. The feat I'm familiar with just says gain 4 hit points plus 1 per level. It's basically like getting +2 to your constitution with a few extra hit points thrown in as a free bonus for no reason. So, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good and pretty straightforward. Alright. The alien origin. Killing the queens is enough to destroy individual nests, but to prevent their appearance, we'll need to study the outsiders and understand what drives them. As you descend deeper into the nest, stronger outsiders and more interesting artifacts appear, really. Therefore, our scientists presume the answers lie in the deepest depths. Old nests. Nests have been appearing all over Earth. The frequency of the appearance is gradually increasing, and soon we will not be able to contain them. We won't? We cannot do this alone. We need to call for the rest of the world for help. We do? From this moment on, we can assume that humanity as we know it is in a state of war. Last time they tried to fight a nest, they lost like a division. I don't know about this. Wait, were we secret? Now this is something I kind of like to see in the XCOM files, the removing secrecy. How could what's been going on? Literally ships have been flying through the skies. Wooden ships. That's gotta have been on the news. Okay. Well, let's remove all secrecy. We don't need to be a shady organization. flying around blowing up things in the sky anymore. Alright, I'm kind of torn on what to use. I'm gonna go with fire pistols. Let's see, we need a whole bunch of them. Okay. Next up. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer over to the ear. 10, 10. 10. Okay. And over here, we were storing these. Alright. I think it's time we renamed you. You're no longer just a base for scanning and finding enemies. You're now the Spellforge. Your storage. Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine for now. That should clear a few things up. Yeah, second edition was way more limited in your hit point potential and capped the maximum stats could ever get. And 18 strength was a very weird thing back then. The Fire Prism! When activated, it turns into a trap that emits a fire blast when approached. Oh, okay. That's neat. It's a proximity mine that deals fire. Ooh, blast of 5. Oh, that's pretty good. Can I make them myself? Yeah, I think I really want this. I hope it's good. I think I really want this. In fact, I really, really want this. Show me what its stats look like. Okay. Well, the hunks are all gassed up, loaded, if I can just figure out the piloting. Still need to make the glyphs. That'll be the next project. I think I'll just make acceleration glyphs for the ravens. Alright. So, this one should be another easy one. I can just throw staves at it. I don't really use the red shirts anymore. Maybe I should dispose of them. Maybe. I don't know. Sooner or later, I'm probably gonna run into a really scary thing, and I'll throw a bunch of red shirts and scavenger armor at the problem. I still have these old scavenger armors, so why not? But that won't be today. No, not today. Okay, the Thunder Staff. Stuns. Deals more damage than the Shock Staff, but okay, shorter range, harder hitting, but shorter range, and can stun. Pretty cool. I'm honestly almost definitely going to get rid of all these staves at some point in the near future. But for now, they're still on the menu. Alright, so a nice, easy mission for training. Oops, ran out, huh? Okay, we'll use these. Ran out of those too, huh? That's fine. I've got these. Actually, do kind of prefer the fire staves, but when training, I think the other ones are better. Okay. The weakest units are the red shirts, who are incapable of really getting all that much better. They're kind of doomed to never be anything. I can't even turn them into orcs. If I could turn them into orcs, I would. But alas, that is not a thing. Hey, how's it going, James? Well, I mean, even the caster classes can get benefits from Constitution, but just not nearly as much. You don't get so many hit points. But a certain amount of Constitution is still a good thing. You know, you've got saves and other things to think about, too. I still need to play Icewind Dale 2. Alright, guys. Here's just some slimes. Just some slimes to spit horrific acid all over us. Nothing to be concerned of. Or as I like to call them, nothing but target practice. Yep. We've taken some losses in this campaign against the, You know, we haven't seen pirates in a while. It'd be so cool if there was a pirate fleet with a Commodore that could occasionally show up, and it would be like 3 or 5 small ships, and if you shot it down, there'd be like just a couple of the ships left intact, and the rest would just be wreckage scattered about. And there'd be, in addition to the pirate captains, there'd be a pirate Commodore. How cool would that have been? I really would love to see enemies that ride like Wyverns or Chimera or something that you shoot down as well. And then there's just like dead Chimera or something, and then some riders that you fight. Oh, it'd be even cooler to fight the Chimera. Manticores, that would be a fantastic thing. Manticore riders. This mod is so freaking cool, but there's so much room. So much room for imagination. Like, this mod is freaking cool right now, but in the future, it's only going to be more awesome. As it develops. Oh, well. Come on, guys. There you go. Alright. Practice. Not nearly as much practice as I'd like, but, you know, whatever. There's just a few acid slugs, so who cares? Couple promotions. Oh, yeah. Alright. Psi Medbay and Farsight Chamber are pretty good innovations. I can probably dump the Large Detection Center completely now with this. When it finishes. Alright. Alright. I need to send mana crystals, and we're gonna see what we can do with the Spell Forge. Alright, sending to the Spell Forge. Send a few flight glyphs. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to disassemble yet another mana capacitor because we need the crystals. Okay. Go ahead and make a few wind pistols. Alright, shipping. This is something of a game changer here. Fire pistols. We need more of them, though. Alright, removing secrecy. Invasion grows up. Secrecy starts causing harm instead of advantage. Time has come to leave a shadow. Today, the head of the UN and leaders of the Council member countries will address the people of Earth, telling them about aliens, portals, and magic. Large-scale involvement of experts in the solution of invasion problems is planned. XCOM will be able to shift part of its cares to government institutions, but we cannot relax. The enemy does not sleep. Oh, is this going to let me hire better people? I was kind of hoping for new guns, but this is fine too. You know what? Just go all in. Shit, just go for it. We can now produce common enchantments? What is that? What are common enchantments? Well... merchandise. Oh, I can sell these on the open market for more money. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh. Holy shit. Engineers can just produce money. The modders never let you get away with that. So if I build giant engineering bases, they can just produce tons and tons of cash by producing products, magical products, and selling them on the open market. Yeah! Go. I actually don't know anything about that class. I am unfamiliar with it. Okay. So we can just manufacture money. We're gonna search for the initiated. We're getting these alloy spear of fires any second. Fire pistols. Okay. Right. So I need to make... I'm not going to bother with glyphs for the planes we can't pilot, but I can at least help my two ravens a little bit. So let me get them their long overdue acceleration glyphs. I was always thinking I might make something else for them instead, but no, we'll do these. Alright, I do need to make more fire pistols, though, definitely. I want to make so many things right now. But let's make fire pistols. Let's make a bunch. Alright, this is it. The alloy spear of fire. A light spear with a fiery enchantment hidden in the tip. In addition to damage from the blade, it sets the target on fire, damages their armor, disables their ability to make reactions. It is possible to overload the enchantments to set the target on fire at a distance, but this can damage your weapon. Really? Really? So I can shoot fire out of it. Or stab them. That's very interesting. It's useless. It is so cool, but it is such a piece of crap. I can't use this effectively. This is so annoying because it's so cool. I need to see how... I'll test one to see what the melee cost is. But here are the problems with this thing. Problem number 1. It deals fire damage. I'm fighting fire priests constantly who are basically immune to fire damage. The melee weapon that doesn't work on phoenixes or fire priests or so many other things is not as good as one that works on everything I've seen in the game so far. Second problem. It's weaker. It deals 7 plus 1/10 of your throwing accuracy. This deals 7 plus 20% of your strength plus 20% of your melee. That hits quite a bit harder. And there's a question about the time units on its melee attack. I have to see. Being able to shoot out of the spear is really awesome, but the maximum range is only 2. Which... yeah. Yeah, why not just step forward and stab them at that point? So, although the fact that it can shoot is really cool, it really can't shoot. If I'm reading this correctly. We'll test one just to be sure, but from what I can tell... okay, there it is. Yeah, there's the melee cost, 8. So that's good at least, but I don't see the melee damage boost from the stats listed. So... oh, wait, no, okay, there it is. Okay. It does... oh. 0.2, 0.3. Okay, it actually hits... it actually melees... okay, this is good. Hidden deep in its stats, it actually hits slightly harder on melee attacks. Okay, that's pretty good. So the only problem I have with it is that it's doing fire damage. Unless the melee is considered cutting. Is it? Is it? I don't see it say it anywhere. No. I think it deals fire damage. Alright, if I'm understanding this correctly, it's a really good melee weapon. But there's still that problem of it being fire instead of cutting, which is a pretty big debuff for the enemies I'm currently up against. The problem is you can't see who you're fighting before you equip yourself. If I could see who I was fighting, I'd just equip the appropriate weapon for the moment. It's so cool, though. Who doesn't want a flaming spear? Alright, get me that Spellbinder armor and this Flame of the Torch God thing. Hey, I want those. What do they cost to manufacture? Oh, no! Are you kidding? I don't know how to make the prisms, though. Oh, crap. I can't... okay, never mind. I can't make the fire spear to even test one in battle. Oh, okay. Well, shit. I guess I can't use it then. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, search for the initiated. Many people around the world are affected by psi radiation from spontaneous rifts, nearby monster nests, and invader magic. We can now start an official program to search for them. Who was initiated? Scion. Many also do not suspect about initiation, and our task is not to allow them to become our new headache. Once again, I find myself researching something and just being told to research something else. There seemed to be a problem with that on this tech tree, where you research something and get nothing for it. Alright, it's the new month. This month... Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna add even more workshops. Over here, we're gonna add even more laboratories. That'll keep them busy all month. Alright. Alright. So 60, 80, 100. I should be able to support 120 scientists already. However, that's what I thought. Right. How many people can fit in the living quarters? 50. Alright. Okay, this one is going back to... Wait, where's Big Brother? Southern Africa. Okay, this one is going back home. We're going to dismantle a hangar. We might actually dismantle the last hangar from here as well. I think we're going to do that and make this 100% a science base. Probably should have built a large barracks here. Oh well. Who cares? So things aren't perfect. So, oh, hello. Where did you come from? This needs investigation. Alright, let me see. Right. So, I was, Right, scientists. Let's hire the ones we can. A flaming, singing sword. Unfortunately, I just don't have access to any of those right now. It's unfortunate. But we have not figured out the secrets of singing weapons yet. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead. I am unable to make the gloves here? Oh, in that case... go ahead and make a pile of shock pistols. Those could be handy. Okay. Ship the fire pistols now. Okay, let me see. 100 acre wood and Dio's Heidi. Didn't I make the flight glyphs into the things yet? Did I not do it? Oh, here it is. Okay. There we go. That'll help my ravens. Oh no. I could give the Sky Marshal a boost as well, now that I think about it. Wait a minute. I need one more of these acceleration glyphs, actually. I don't want to fight at night. I'm gonna have to fight in the dark, whether I like it or not. Torch of the Flame God! A flame ritual scepter that never extinguishes. 8 charges. Never extinguishes. Runs out if you use it 8 times. There's a problem here. Alright, anyway, how is this different from a flame scepter? I guess it uses a radically different equation. Yeah, in the hands of a strong psychic, this hits way harder. But it is way less accurate. Maximum range of 30 is nothing to sniff at, though. I mean, this has 12 and... I don't know. It sounds like the coolest shit ever, but I'm not convinced that it actually is the coolest shit ever. I hate running terror missions at night. Alright, everyone. Oh crap, I forgot to equip our new things. You know what, it's fine. We'll just give all of our enemies a good stabbings. Yeah. You know what? That's fine. Unless the enemy is something new and terrifying, I'm willing to bet we can just stab them. We don't even need things like lights. Nah, we're tough. We got this. We got this. Now watch, I'll get out there and they'll turn out to be like orcs or something, and I'll just laugh at them. I'll just laugh at them. Maybe just punch them to death, not even bother with the spears. Alright. Let's see. Those of you who do have fire sticks, well, there's only 2 of you, so... Now, if this is something new and terrifying, we'll probably just make a run for it. Probably. A dancing sword. I don't think the engine can handle that. I don't think that they could even do that in Newcom. And XCOM 2 is literally built to be modded from the start. There's a really cool XCOM 2 mod I've heard of, but... Where's your spears? Oh no, there wasn't enough to go around. Well, you two are going to need to find yourselves a weapon. It's bug people. Anyway, there's a cool XCOM 2 mod. Don't know how well it works yet, because I haven't looked at it. But, it lets one player control the aliens. So that player 1 is playing XCOM, and player 2 is, well, playing the aliens and trying to kill the first player. I'll have to investigate it and see what's possible, but, I mean, do you imagine how much fun it would be? You could have chat just being like, go with this strategy, go with that strategy, with different people on different battles, determining what the aliens are doing. I don't know. I don't know how complete it is. I don't know how functional it is. I understand that it has some problems that you have to run some house rules, like, okay, look, this game is built so XCOM only fights like a pod or two at a time. You can't just make all the enemies run at the player on turn 1 from the entire map. So, anyway. But it is something I'll have to check out, and if it turns out to be feasible, we'll have to come up with something. Some way of running it. On the other hand, there's also Brutal XCOM, which is classic XCOM, but not nice. Really, really unkind, in fact. Alright, you forgot your weapons, but who cares? When you can just glare at something with so much hatred that it just burns to death, I mean, what do you need a weapon for at that point? Where's the other person who forgot a weapon? I know you're here. Somewhere. Ah! You, on the other hand, just scare the shit out of him with mind blasts. Alright. And while he's on fire and screaming inside his own head, somebody just walks up and stabs it. Yep. Alright, Mr. Insectoid. Totally not a lobster man, we swear. Alright. Alright. Oh, I see you there. I could just steal your weapons and stab you with them. Oh, hey, look! More friends to play with! I mean, these spears are just so good. They're just so good. Anybody can reach that one. Not this turn. Oh. Oh yeah, I still have these fire wands. Only a couple of them, but still. That's a couple of fire wands at play. Alright, everyone. I am so not afraid of these bugs. I don't mind my soldiers even going out individually. I'm perfectly okay with that. Normally, you want your soldiers to cover each other, but... what's the worst the bugs could do? Yeah, so let's check that one out. Never mind, runs away. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, you got the fire stick. Oh, that worked. Let's see. You... Yeah, you're not gonna get through to this guy like that. Also, mine fire. Or sorting out your bug problems through fire. Yep, that's how we exterminate here. Fire! I understand that bed bugs can't survive at a temperature of about 2,000 degrees Celsius, give or take. That's about hot enough to make them all die. So if we make the entire city that temperature, we figure you won't have any more insect problems. It's simple, it's logical, it's an elegant solution, really. I bet you all would have never come up with it. Actually, I think heat is how they get rid of bed bugs, but it's actually a fairly low temperature. Like, you could legit make your house that temperature with some work. It's expensive, of course, but, you know. Honestly, bed bugs are terrifying, and I'm glad I've never had to deal with them. Freaky things. PvP XCOM does sound like it could be an adventure, doesn't it? Alright. Why, hello there. Okay, let's see. Click. Faster. Faster. Oh, you're a old weak one. Flying around in that old rickety tub. I'm really worried. I built the Hawks because I've been concerned about my air game for a while. We're still doing okay, but you never know when those temple ships or something won't start showing up. Oh, here we go. Okay, the Scion suit becomes the Spellbinder suit. An advanced development in the field of artifactoric. This armor allows the wearer to soar in air at a small constant expense of mana. Also, it slightly accelerates the user. And it provides a wind shield. Does this count as heavy armor and wreck my spellcasting or not? I can't tell. You become very vulnerable to electricity, though. That's a bit of a downside. Thunder mages are a thing. You also become more vulnerable to fire. You get an automatic built-in Shield of the Wind, which is the worst kind, but at 120, it's a decent value. But I don't get to use my own mana shield anymore. You get to fly, which is awesome, but I don't know. The added time units. Oh wow, added mana to your mana pool. Jeez, that's good. This would work well with the glove, actually. You have the shield, you have the glove. You don't care if you spend your mana because you're not using mana shielding. I might go for this. I might seriously go for that. Okay. Check some things here. Okay. You're gonna have to start doing that. Go ahead and transfer over some objects that can be researched. The claw. The potion. Where's the potion? And what was the other thing? I thought there was a third thing? Oh, the claw dagger. Yeah, sure, ship that over as well. Yeah, ship that. What? Somebody reduced Elminster's tower to rubble? Elminster just must have been out of town at the time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and equip my Sky Marshal. There we go, that's a full 18. Alright, these wands, we're done with them. Fire pistols are the future. Fire pistols, wind pistols, we're gonna go for it. And as for these old wands, yeah, just get rid of them. Dump them. I don't need this. I'm not gonna use this. Dump those two. Alright, we should be faster now. Did I equip it? It hasn't arrived yet. Oh, okay. Well, it'll arrive soon. Soon we'll get a speed boost on our Sky Marshal. Hello? Alright, let's try our new faster Raven. Oh crap, I need those. Okay. Oh, this old tub. Alright, that's fine. That's great even. Oh shit, a rift? Where? Where's the rift? Oh, South Africa. Okay, that's something we're gonna need to do. No. Here, patrol for a second. I might not be able to get to all the things. We'll prioritize the rift next. If I can get to it. If. Okay. Oh, there it is. Fire pistol! And I'll put a proximity mine in your arsenal. Okay, wonderful. We're gonna need more of those. Understood. And we don't have enough alloy spears right now. I'll have to fix that too. Okay. Time to test our new guns. This should be significantly more accurate. We've been struggling to hit things with the fire wands. The wand of fire arrows. But the ergonomics of an actual pistol, well, that's something we can use. Shadowdale scouring the land. As I said, Elminster must have just been out that day. I mean, if Edwin can't defeat Elminster, no one can, right? Okay. These things say they only have 11 shots in them. I thought they carried 12, but here it is 11. I think that's a mistake on the modder's part. I think he just put the wrong number down. Anyway. Lightweight, but no way to reload. So, this will be a problem in 2-part missions. I'll probably have to stock more of them for those. I'm not sure if the shields recharge it between parts of a 2-part mission either, though. Okay, next. Where are my enemies? Well, I mean, the enemies not bother showing up today? Was that a remote control airship? Oh, you see one. Oh, hi there. We were just talking about pirates. We haven't seen you in forever. What have you guys been doing? Have you been having any piratey adventures? Have you found the One Piece yet? Don't hurry, we'll declare ourselves to be the Pirate King. Yeah, have you ever seen Elminster's stats? He wouldn't lose. Like, not only is he epic level, for some reason, he has, like, rogue and fighter levels mixed in with being an epic level wizard. But if that's not bad enough, and that's pretty bad already, but if that's not enough, Elminster has the blessing of the goddess of magic, and it reads basically plus 20 to your constitution score. He's probably got more hit points than your party's barbarian. But, you know, you might think that's all he could possibly have, right? That's pretty extreme. So he's written a bunch of the spells, and yeah, no, he also has this weird spellfire thing. I don't fully understand it, and it's only implied that he has it, but he can absorb any spell you shoot at him, like a rod of absorption. And then he can spit them back as pure energy, as just a torrent of energy. It's very much implied in the source book for Forgotten Realms that he can just do that. But you know what? You know what's even more broken about Elminster than all that? Elminster, as mentioned, is friends with the goddess of magic. I guess he knew her before she became that. He can just talk to her. He can just call her up at any time and be like, Hey, Mistra, yeah, you literally are the weave. Like, all spells literally go through your body to work. Like you are magic. See those assholes over there? Could you just turn off their ability to use magic? Thanks. Yeah, he can do that. He can literally just ask her, hey, would you make those wizards stop being wizards now? Thanks. And that would happen. You don't win a fight with Elminster. He's just stupid. He's like whoever the people who made Forgotten Realms. He's like their favorite OC. Whatever you think you can do to Elminster, they'll be, nuh-uh, he does this. There's no winning. You know, he hangs out on Earth sometimes. Yeah, you know, Earth. The place with the guns and the tanks and the nukes and all the things that are definitely not fantasy. He goes there, apparently. Supposedly. So he could just pull out an AK-47. Canonically. You're not gonna beat Elminster. I don't care who you are. The thing about Elminster is he doesn't really do anything. Ever. Like, if you directly attacked him, he'll mess you up. But otherwise, it doesn't really matter how evil or terrible you are. He just kind of sits around and reminisces about the past. And then sends somebody else to deal with the problem. Oh, you look like a promising young adventurer. I think you could handle it. Let me give you some advice and tell you where you can get a magic item or something, and you can go level up, and, you know, it'll be good for you. It builds character. Like, that's Elminster's attitude. He never personally gets involved with anything anymore. And hasn't for a really long time. Because he's really, really, really old. I don't think there's any canonical age for just how old he actually is. Just very, very old. That's all we know. So yeah, no, it's like a bunch of guys knocked down his tower. He probably just wasn't home, or just didn't care and let them. But most likely he was just someplace else at the time. And he was just like, I'm gonna knock down my tower? Whatever, I'll just ask somebody to build me another one. I mean, you know, it's no big deal. I'm gonna go hang out over here with some elves for some reason and, you know, just hang out. He's so broken and stupid. It's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. If somehow something significantly epic showed up that could kill him, he's really old, and he probably knows what it is, where it is, and that it's coming to kill him, and probably already has a plan enacted to deal with the problem. Or just won't be there when it happens. It's just, I don't really have a plan for this, so I'll just be someplace else. Maybe I'll find some, like, level 2 adventurer somewhere and give him some advice on how to find an artifact that can kill that exact thing. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Elminster's got 5. Oh, somebody added cleric to the list. Oh, great. Sure. It would be cleric of Mystra, I guess. Sure. Why not? Yeah. I liked Edwin a lot. You know what happens at the end of Baldur's Gate 2 when you're absurdly epic level? You're the ball spawn, you've brought Elminster with you through everything. Edwin goes at his super epic level and picks a fight with Elminster. And all it just goes is, Elminster was wiped from the lands. However, Edwina... Basically, Elminster just turned him into a woman and took away his magic power, all of it forever. No magic left, so he's just stuck as, like, maintaining a bar somewhere and is super bitter and angry. Like, and that's it. Yeah, you picked a fight with Elminster. He took away all your powers and reshaped your body just because he thought it was funny. Yeah, don't pick a fight with that guy. Don't. Just don't. Nothing good will come of it. This isn't even an issue of alignment or anything. No, just don't mess with that guy. Stay away. Hope he doesn't notice you. Okay. Yeah. As soon as the lights turn on. Oh, right. We're faster now. Should have done that a long time ago. The best defense is just not be there. Yeah. You know, if you try to kill him in Baldur's Gate, he shows up a few times in Baldur's Gate. In Baldur's Gate, you're allowed to kill Drizzt Do'Urden. In Baldur's Gate, you're allowed to kill everyone! Except only for Gorion. He's scripted to die at the very start of the game, and so the developers just didn't let that happen. And Elminster. You can't kill Elminster. That's the exception. You can kill anyone you want, but you can't kill Elminster. It's impossible. Alright, the science begins, and there's nothing for you to science yet. That's fine. You'll get something to science soon enough. I should probably build a prison here as well. Let's go for it. Baba Yaga could get him. If she's also a Blessed of Mistra, then yeah, that would be a problem for him. Baba Yaga's supposed to be super ridiculous, too. Energy substitute. Oh, can he just decide he feels like doing whatever elemental damage he feels like in the moment? That's always nice. Alright. I still like the... Oh, I forgot to buy the alloy spears. I still like the miniguns. I really do. I really, really do like the miniguns. And the rocket launchers and the rifles, but I just don't see myself using them anymore. This is going to be a two-part mission. I don't know what element I'm fighting against. So I'm a little uncertain what the correct weapons will be. Oh, come on, don't tell me it's too heavy. I don't care if it's too heavy. You're going to carry it. Okay, maybe that's too much to ask of you. Alright, who is it? Oh, it's the golems! Okay, we never want to fight with the golems. This is our time. We are going to finally beat them. I don't care if it's stone golems, earth elementals, or what we find on the other side. We are going to collect them. And whatever secrets they have, hopefully we can learn something from it anyway. You know, we haven't seen too many spirit hunts, and the undead stopped showing up altogether after the early game. Where'd the undead go? Alright, Hold on. Hey, yo! We don't know. We have no information on what their weaknesses are. Right, okay. I hope it's fire! I mean, it's made out of clay, so this is probably the wrong element. But if this is the wrong element, I'll just stab them with my spears. I've also got wind pistols. I have my doubts about wind. I could also throw proximity mines at their feet, and they could detonate. Explosive damage might work. Explosive damage sounds like the correct type of damage. You know one thing I never got to do in D&D, but I wanted to? There's this really stupid thing that was suggested in Unearthed Arcana, one of the more popular supplements, just filled with all kinds of different things you can do. But there's this one suggestion in it. Gestalt. Gestalt is pick two classes. Any two classes. You have all the best things of both classes. So, if you picked a fighter and a wizard, well, fighters have good fortitude saves, so you have a good fortitude save. Wizards have good will saves, so you have a good will save. You have the base attack bonus and weapon proficiencies of a fighter, but all the spell casting of the wizard. As I said, it's really dumb. Oh, and the hit points of the fighter. Can't forget that. But, you know, if you balance your campaign around it, it could just be a lot of fun. I always wanted to try it. And, man, the Bard Paladin just seems, from every way I look at it, like it's the best combination. Just being a Bard Paladin sounds like it would be practically unstoppable. But that's not the one I actually wanted to play. Sure, there's plenty of other fun combinations. You know, the Fighter Monk, the Cleric Monk sounded really good. You know, any combination goes. But nah, I had two specific characters I just thought would be a blast to play. The Wizard Barbarian. It's a wizard that has a lot of hit points, and anti-magic fields make him very angry. Very, very angry. But even more than that, I wanted to play the Sorcerer Wizard. It's like the literal worst combination you could possibly pick of all the core classes. Wizard Sorcerer? They don't get any extra hit points. Their base attack isn't any better. They don't get access to any... It's literally the same spell list for both classes. Why would you ever want that combination? Well, let me tell you. You will never run out of spells to cast. You can prepare. You can, as a sorcerer, you can pick all the generic spells like Magic Missile, Fireball, you know, your bread and butter, like just whatever. And then as a wizard, you can just prepare all of those really narrow use spells that you would never normally prepare because their use cases just don't come up very often. So you'd only prepare them if you knew ahead of time. But because you have so many spell slots, you're just like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll prepare a spell that's specifically designed to take control of a golem. If I see a golem, that's my golem now. Surprise! Yes, I happen to have a spell that does this one specific situation and just solves the problem. There's a ton of spells you'd never normally... There's one spell I remember specifically to hijack somebody's summon. It only can come up if your enemy happens to summon something, and then you can steal it from them. And it's like, what a stupid spell. Unless you know you're fighting a summoner, you never prepare it. But, yeah, just load up on all of those. It would be so much fun. And, you know, the rest of your party would all be ridiculous saves, massive hit points, you know, stacked abilities that make them deal absolutely absurd amount of damage. And you'd just be the one guy that's just fragile, definitely inferior to the other ones on first blush, but man, would it be fun to be a bottomless wellspring of all the spells. Just all the spells. You don't do... prestige classes, you really don't want to mix prestige classes and Gestalt, was my conclusion. I mean, if your DM lets you, you'd be able to qualify for the Mystic Thurge at, like, level 3 or something. Holy shit. I would say prestige classes are off the table if you're gestalting. I would say prestige classes are completely off the table. And that would include the Eldritch Knight. Because, I mean, come on. A fighter wizard is already an Eldritch Knight, only better. Like... Okay. Fire is working pretty well. We could pull the staves out and go wild, but... No, we're gonna do this! Okay. That worked so well. Ah! It's the earth golems! How is your fire resistance? Alright, guys. We're gonna do fire at will. Yeah, we're gonna do fire at will. We've still got our shields out, that's great. There's 18 of us, which is, you know, just fantastic. Let me see, that thing could potentially get us, so let's go ahead, line up facing it. Pretty sure we've got enough firepower here. Alright. Next. Squat! Line up a second row. Oh, this is gonna be great. Should we fling all of our proximity mines at it too? I'm kind of tempted to. Okay, go. It actually takes quite a few fireballs to bring a golem down. The golems are really tough. Why are you shooting at something so far away? Wait till the big ones move close. Big one should be hard to miss. Ah well, we'll just make more fire guns. I wonder if it's even possible to capture an earth golem and bring it back for study. Why do you insist on shooting things that are far away, guys? You got enemies practically on top of you. There you go. Alright. Well, let's see. Don't shoot your friend in the back. This is fine. Okay, so the fire guns have the same accuracy problems as the wands. They're a little bit better, but perhaps not everything we wished for, huh? You seem to be on fire. Stabbings! Yeah. That felt good, didn't it? Good job, Buster. Step back. Alright, as much as firing fire is great, we need to do the opposite for a second. Or not. Turns out, you were just fine. Silly me. I was worried over nothing. Here, just stick that in your backpack. I don't even care. Alright. Fine. It's just so good to finally be able to defeat these things. I want to see the stone golems again now. If I hit them with enough fire, do you think they turn into lava golems? No, of course not. Is it possible to catch them? Pokeball, go! Inconclusive. Let's try again. Looking like the answer is a definitive no. But we'll give it one more volley. accuracy is pretty shitty. That didn't even connect. That doesn't count. Okay, I'll say definitely not working. Here, try this. Nope, didn't think so. How are you this bad at your jobs, guys? Start to think that melee weapon might have been the way to go. Another strike against the potential of the fire spear, I guess. If, this is anything to go by. I might just switch to melee. These big lugs seem to be way too fire resistant. I mean, it does eventually get through to them. But yeah, trying to burn the earth to death might not have been the best strategy, guys. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be working quite so well. Alright, spears. We're significantly better at fighting than we used to be. We've got 2 layers of energy shields that they'd have to break through. I bet lightning wouldn't work on them either. What does that leave? Gotta be explosive damage then, which is ice. I don't really like that ice is labeled as explosive damage, though. I really wish ice were its own element. Oh well. Oh, well, miniguns. That's fine, you can use a minigun. Button I could push that would just make everybody switch weapons. Alright, who has... Okay. When you're using a minigun, you don't get to use a shield. Alright. And Mr. Spock. Alright, men. It's time. Charge! Could try a shock baton? I really doubt it's gonna work. But, you know, the air fist's already failed. So we might as well try something a little different. Yeah, shock batons. Very unlikely. This way. Check inside this old abandoned temple. Automatic? What is automatic skill spell? I haven't heard of that one. I don't know how that would exploit their fighter levels. If you spend a standard action casting a spell, even if it's still spell... Oh, you're meaning so that they can wear armor while casting spells. But so far as I don't know much about what they did with epic level. In my experience, still spell always means that your caster level is your spell level is raised, so it comes at a huge price. I don't think this is working. I don't think that's doing anything. Let's see if it falls asleep when I stab it some. No, that wasn't doing anything. Alright, well... Alright, anybody else see anything here? That might be the last one. Oh, wait, no, what do you see? Oh, there's one over there? Okay. Meanwhile... Yeah, again, with how bad fire was performing... I think I really need cutting damage. I don't know. I'm super suspicious that the fire spear won't work very well. When I eventually get the ability to craft them. I don't know how to make a fire prism yet. What? Didn't you... It didn't see me. Well, I suppose it can't feel anything, so I guess it makes sense it wouldn't notice being stabbed between the shoulder blades. Okay. What? Talamush? What's going on? What gives? Everyone else gained mana. Wow, we got nothing from this, huh? Ooh. No, I'm just glad we got it. I'll go ahead and send... No, wait, it's, you. Get a pile of earth. Yeah, we're gonna need more fire pistols. But that does give them something to study at the new place. A load of shock pistols are about to be distributed. Oh, right, of course. I really feel like the battle brew should only work on red shirts, and if you're ever allowed to have orcs, instead of being a thing you do at the start of every fight, because... You know, I'd really hate to lose a soldier because I didn't take a moment to boost them. Boosts are really good on these, so you really have to use them, but... The tedium. Oh, well, if it... Well, in that case, shit, yeah, every wizard should take it. If there's such a thing as automatic silence spell, take that too. It doesn't even matter what your class is. If you can cast spells of any kind, hell yeah. Alright. Get ready to torch the town. The fact that these set things on fire is such a disadvantage, I actually am seriously considering making the shotgun my main. It doesn't have quite as much impact. Oops. It's not quite as hard hitting, but it won't set everything on fire and fill the place with smoke. Oh. Tough guy, huh? Yeah, the pirates are out again in force today. Hadn't seen them in a while. Oh, really? How about from here? Surprise! These stupid walls, the fences are still a problem. Somehow it stopped my mind fire from reaching the target. Oops. Oh well. Seems pretty good. Seems like a pretty good feat there. You can get yourself a rod of meta magic. By the time you're epic level, it wouldn't be that expensive. That'll let you do that for 3 times a day. You can work out something to get it to hand when you need it. But it's a pretty good feat if there's nothing else that you have to have. If there's no other epic feat that's critical, I would definitely take that. Our wands are better than your wand. Face that way. You too. Alright, 4 of you ought to be enough to storm the boat. Oh shit. What do we got going on here? Alright, next turn we'll finish this off. Probably start poking and stabbing too. And if they try to jump off the other side of the ship, I've got a couple of guys to jump them over there. Come on, guys. That fence is unbelievable, and it is not breaking. These fences really need to be adjusted. These fences are a serious problem. Unbelievable. Just wasting our ammo here. Good grief. Alright, we have a problem here. Stupid wooden fences. Alright, I'm on the other side. Oops. Well, that was embarrassing. Alright. You forgot your knife. There you go. Knife on stick. That's what we're looking for. Knife on stick solves problems. What are you gonna do? Fight back with your hook? Okay, next. I think you're about to get the stabbings of a lifetime here, buddy. Okay. We've got more where that came from. Alright, this one's got you. Alright. Go below deck. Alright. You're definitely going to shoot over the fence, right? Right? Oh, I guess they shot it. Okay, that's fine too. 6 mana for Dr. Spock. Not bad. Alright. Yeah, we're burning up these fire pistols. No pun intended. Alright, pile of earth. There's something for you guys to work on. Alright, pile of shock pistols. I could make some frost ones while we're at it. If I discharge these, I can get mana crystals out of them. How hard up are we? We're pretty hard up. I'll do that. Flooding nest. Authorities in one of the countries that are members of the council decided to deal with a discovered nest without us. They diverted a course of the nearest river, flooding the entrance. The alien stopped appearing in the area, so the experiment is considered a success. Why am I losing 100 points? That's fantastic. You guys should do that more often. We broke our veil of secrecy to ask you to figure out how to do things like that. Alright. Dismantling this hangar as well now. So you have everything on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and start with a general storage. Okay. Oh, also, I should probably make another shipment to my main base. Shock pistols. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use shock pistols now. I do think that should become my main weapon. Looks like I'm running out of wood. I thought I had saved up a basically never-ending supply, but turns out, nope. No, we're running out. The Psi Defense Force. A number of detected initiated scions have grown so much that it has been necessary to include such people in the police squads. Now, local authorities will be able to independently deal with low-level magic threats. Now, as expressed, the XCOM request will decrease within 2 months. So we won't have to do monster hunts anymore, I'm guessing? But those are a great way to train my guys. Is that really the best idea? Or... oh well, let's look into spiritualists. We're gonna focus this base entirely on cooking all the brains of things that are sent our way. We might actually start transferring all the books over here as well. Let's get this base cooking through everything it can do. Yeah, we're gonna hire There's so many scientists over there. Once we can. Alright, should we make even more shock pistols? I do have this new armor to make. Where is it? What about this flight armor, huh? Ah, jeez, that's very I can't afford to make many of them. I could make a couple? You know what? Let's try making a few of them. Let's try making a few of them, huh? In the meantime, we can spend this moment. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Spiritualists, magicians that study the planes of light and darkness. The study of spirits requires solitude, which is why such specialists are rare and disorganized. Actually, we see them everywhere. They're all over the place. Each of them jealously guards their secrets. On the battlefield, they're not particularly dangerous at first glance, but they may be accompanied by otherworldly entities. Yeah, we haven't really seen them accompanied by otherworldly entities yet. Alright, let's do that. Okay. We will make 4. God, that's 100 mana crystals we're burning up on this. You better be worth it. You better be worth it. You better. Alright. Well, crap. Any mana crystals to work with anymore. I just went and unenchanted a bunch of things. I could unenchant more flight glyphs, but I'm nervous about it. I don't want to go too far. I only have the 1 capacitor left, too. Anyway, we have 4 flight suits. Do you have mana crystals? Might have mana crystals. Yeah. No help. Okay. Hold on. We got our new guns. Somewhere. Ah, here they are. Alright. We're gonna switch over from the fire gun to the shock gun. Now, this will decrease my damage, but... be going from 16 damage to only 12. It ignores half of their armor, which most enemies doesn't mean much. Deals 70% of damage to health and ignores pain immunity. I'm not entirely sure what it means. 70% damage to health. Oh, it does a whole bunch of stun damage. Okay, that's what it means. So it ignores half their armor, Doesn't do as much damage, but it does a ton of stun. And this does basically all stun. I don't know. Fire pistol really is just the I want you dead gun, isn't it? Wonder if I can wedge more pistols in somehow. Quick draw slot. The legs weren't set vertical for the pockets. Where can I wedge another pistol in? I could have them holding the shock pistol. It would make everything more tedious, but I could do it that way. For the moment, I'm gonna go with this. I'm not gonna have to catch anyone here, so we'll go with this, and we'll give our lightning pistols a shot. Oh, I still need to bring more of those red syringes. Oops. Okay. I totally could fit one more weapon into this loadout if I wanted. Oops. Oh crap, it's legions. Alright, so we know fire takes a bit of doing. But how about shocking? Let's see. Not quite all I was hoping for. Stabbings. Yeah, stabbings. Admittedly, these weapons are kind of low-powered compared to if I did make the gloves. Ah, crap. Of course, when I decide to use electric weapons, a freaking Thunder Priest shows up. Because of course he would. Alright, can you make it to him? Yeah, but you won't be able to do anything to him. Well, the good news is I still have a few fire guns. Oh, he's got so much shielding. Oh well. The same shields that make the legions into bullet sponges make me into a bullet sponge too. And you know what? I have other tricks. Yes, I do. I have terrible, nasty tricks. How about a toxic spirit? Huh? Oh, I won't be able to use it this turn. But next turn, I will give you that. Yeah, I'm really glad I still have the fire ones out. I'm glad I didn't convert completely to shock and air. At least not yet. fire. We're studying magic and fighting enemy wizards. And shields are good. Shields are really, really good. There, I summed it up. And we broke secrecy, so now the general public is helping us fight the monsters. Still haven't hired one of the new type of soldiers. I should see how those work. Alright, I'll go with fire again, because freaking Thunder Mage. Well, I've been fighting Romans. So I took their shields. Because their shields are ridiculous. Their shields are enchanted to give me an energy barrier so long as I'm holding them. The Romans were freaking bullet sponges. But now I'm bullet sponges. And we got tired of using magic wands that are shit for accuracy, so we started shaping guns with the magic wand stuff sticking out of them. It's definitely something I've never seen before. We're developing our Magitech bit by bit here. With whatever's practical for us. Ah, good work. Lightning. Yes, also we have different classes, that we've got different characters with different spells and abilities. Although I feel like I've only just begun figuring that stuff out. And you can convert your soldiers after you go through all the trouble to train them into not being soldiers anymore. You're like, yes, this is my most powerful medic. I'm gonna turn him into a doctor now and let him stay in the base and heal my guys between missions. And this one is my best psychic, so now she stays in the base and detects enemy movements from afar. Stuff like that. Would you stop being on fire, please? It's distracting the other men. Ah, here it is. There. Problem solved. Alright. Time to board. Well, I didn't burn a hole in the ship this time, so... guess we board the gangplank. Fire, lightning. What else we got? Guess everybody's already taken at least one shot, right? Okay, 2 more lightnings. After that, we can just switch to the spears. Oh, also a fire. Alright, there we go. Okay, 2. Okay, down there. I see. Speaking of fighting Romans, we appear to be fighting Romans. die, shoot him. Alright, there we go. Don't think we need those anymore. Definitely don't need those. Okay. Transfer. Here. Transfer there. And those. It's alright. Once I get more equipment. Alright. Oh, that's a tough one to... Oh, shit. Oh, I might lose an interceptor. Didn't realize it was in hunter-seeker mode again. Maybe it'll run away. Or maybe I'll just get lucky. It seems to be missing a lot. You seem to be super lucky. Yeah, it ran. Ah! Okay. Yeah. Let's send a Raven. You could just, go home. Landing? Really? You really want to do that? Really? Alright, fine. Hold on. I got this. Alright. Does Elminster use a sword? He doesn't use anything in Baldur's Gate. You can't fight him. It doesn't work. We're basically out of time for the day, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's look at what the future holds a little bit again. So, all this is still coming online for the most massive research laboratory yet. More workshops are coming, including the very important summoning circle. So... we don't need to do that. Apparently I didn't get enough resources over here. Huh. I thought I had enough. Oh, well, you know, it doesn't matter. So, the Psi Med Bay finally completes. Farsight Chamber still a work in progress. And with the summoning circle, we can finally make just about everything. That includes... Where are the gloves? Why can't I seem to make the gloves anywhere? Very strange. Can I make mana crystals? Don't see the mana crystal either. What is it that I have at the other base that I don't have here? Is that what I need? Oh, crap. That's what it's missing. It needs this thing. No. Yes. Crap! Okay. I need to build one. Oh no, another. So expensive. I have to build one of these. Alright, well, that goes on the to-do list. Alright, fine. But let's see what we can get out of our researches. None of these seem particularly game-changing. There's just a lot of stuff. So I guess there's nothing to push there. I'll just get a whole bunch of these lined up so that the researchers will finish right at the start of the next stream. Yeah, that's probably what I'll go with. I missed it. I missed the, Earth Golem bee. Oh, there it is. All that remains of the creature's description is a mound of earth interspersed with an unknown liquid. The supernatural substance is slowly fading away without evaporating. Okay. Got nothing much to say about that. Well, alright then. A +5 thundering longsword? Is that it? Okay, that's just the sword he lets other people know about. He probably has some absurd artifact of forgotten, you know, who knows what, hidden up his sleeve somewhere. There's no way if it came to it, there's no way he'd pull out what amounts to, what is that, a +6 or +7 weapon equivalent? Like, that's something that a level 12 character might be able to pull out in a fight. He only pulls that out when he wants to insult you. If you're another epic being. Anyway, yeah, we'll have to call it here for today. We'll peer slightly into the future just to see if something interesting comes up right away. UFO, we'll do some researches. UFO, but it's another small fry. Another small fry, or maybe the same one. Ah! An invader's fort. Local authorities have been requested... have requested assistance. Okay, local authorities requested assistance. Okay. For a second, I thought I was going to get help from the local cops. Too bad. A large... Oh, this one wants to fight, too. Look at that. Are you a terror ship? What are you doing? Is it looking for my base? I feel like it's searching for one of my bases so that it can, a second large that's spoiling to fight. I think they're looking for my bases to do a retaliation. Is that a third one, or is that the first one that went off my charts for a second? Let's have a peek at what you are. Oh, well. Let's just have a peek at what this thing is. Oh, never mind. Well, whatever. Maybe that'll be where we pick up tomorrow. I don't know. When those two things are out. See, that's just a medium. Yeah, the large ones. I guess just depends on what they were. So it looks like there's a lot of UFO activity. Unless a more powerful foe shows up in them, or the large ones are... Oh, hey, look! Whoa! Oh, this is what Heather's doing now. She's able to actually... Once that finishes, she's able to give us full information. Hey, there's a nest over there, too. She detected that as well. So anything within this circle... We have perfect information on what it is. Now that's something to look forward to. You know who it is. Invader's Fort mission. What does that mean? Are you gonna build a fort, or are you just going to the fort? Probably going to the fort. Alright. Anyway. I need to go to bed. I need to eat, actually, and then I need to go to bed. It's a young nest again. Okay. Nothing to fear from that. The fort might actually be more dangerous to me at this point. The Legion forts are another whole thing. This place can hold 120 researchers right now. Kiss all that money goodbye. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I'll keep playing all night if I let myself. Until next time, and every time. This is Hadriex signing off. Looking forward to see what we can put together tomorrow. Particularly, I'm going to try making some of those toxic acid gloves. Those seem like they might be a fantastic element to have just on hand to be able to deal. But maybe I should go for the arcane damage. Maybe. I don't know. We shall see.